Good afternoon, ladies and gents. StreetGeekzz is here. Um, I wanted to talk to y'all guys about a few things. A few things that's very important. Okay, I don't know. The sun is beaming, so it's hard to see, but I want to talk about positive energy and negative energy. If you have anybody that's around you that have negative energy, I'm telling you right now to get away from it. Because the effect that a person with negative energy can have a long-lasting effect on your life, especially when it comes to things that we do today. I got a lot of bad news today about, a lot of things that's going on. And I just want to tell y'all guys, like, we have to really be mindful what we feeding ourselves. I keep saying that in a lot of my videos, but right now, especially today in the times we live in, it's very important, to learn how to remove yourself from situations where if you're around people that you feel like you have to do something to survive, or if you find yourselves in situations where you think it's no way out, it's always a way out. I know we've all gone through things, but in these times that we live in, it's just very important that we surround ourselves around people that are like-minded like us. I know it's easier to like and want to watch things that don't mean anything, foolishness, hood stuff, things that's intriguing. Yes, that stuff is intriguing, but it comes to a point in your life. You don't want to get to the point where you're 50 and 60 years old and you want to start to settle down and correct your ways. You want to do it as soon as possible, especially as a young kid. For a lot of y'all young kids out there, you got to understand, like, what you do when you're younger will stick with you for the rest of your life. This world we live in is not a game. One thing that you could do can affect the rest of your life. And a lot of people, they'll leave you astray and all this stuff is cool and all this, but I'm letting you know right now, the stuff in this world is not cool. A lot of this hood stuff is not cool. You have a lot of kids that live through this and they're living in bad places where they're trying to protect themselves. But I'm letting you know, for the kids out there that have a way out and a choice, try to keep the peace. Try to surround yourself around people that's like-minded like you, that's not going to put you in a situation where you end up doing something stupid. Because I don't want any kids to land themselves in jail over something stupid and they don't realize it until 5 years and 10 years later. Because I'm telling you, once you're in the system, you're in the system. There's no way out. And like I said, like, yeah, I see a lot of crazy stuff. Like, it don't make any sense to me. Like, I understand, social media is a good outlet, right? But social media is also supposed to be used for networking. It's supposed to be used for positive things. You know what I'm saying? Trying to find ways to make more money. And you have kids that's going on social media and they're doing the craziest stuff to get attention, and it's risking their life. And I just don't understand. Maybe a lot of people don't care, but the thing is, I do care. I think I'm pretty much like the last of my kind that understands how this works. And it just gets to the point in life where you have to think to yourself, right? Like, you have to understand, like, it's cool to read a book. It's cool to be smart. It's cool to be alone. If you feel like if you're in a situation where people around you are not like you, it's cool to be alone. it's cool to be different, and that's why I say with Street Geeks, dare to be different. Be yourself. Because if people don't like you and you're being yourself, those are the people that you're not supposed to be around. If you're trying to be like somebody else and people don't like you, it affects you more because you know that they're not liking you for something that you're not. Even like I tell my kids, at this times that we live in, people don't care. The world doesn't care. You understand? So as a child, you have to make the right decisions. Because we live in times where people, they want to see you in a bad situation. But those who are in the early age, for the kids, it's like, you're young and you're reading books or you listen to things that's going to give you knowledge on life or knowledge on your future. Because I'm telling you, time flies. You could be 13, 16, 18, 20, 30. Time flies. And I mean, when you apply yourself at an early age, good things will come to you. Things are not going to be easy. It's like the I would say the more you try to do good, sometimes the worst things will happen to you. But it's just a test to test your strength, to test your endurance. You have to understand that you have to be built for this. You have to be built for life. You have to be built for being an adult. You have to be built for whatever comes your way to endure it. And I'm telling you now, people not understanding. If you see how the world is getting, and you see the negativity, and you see how people are, and their mindset is just pure evil, And we need to understand, what you feed yourself is what you will become. You don't want it to be too late where you find yourself in a bad situation that you can't get yourself out of. And I know this is off the subject of even a lot of things that I talk about, but it still is in the same subject because I'm trying to tell people, feed yourself with things that matter. Feed yourself with positivity. Keep yourself around things that are going to help you grow mentally. It's very important, because I know of kids that are in situations in life that have no escape. And they're good kids and they wish that they just had the chance to. And there's a lot of kids that's in good situations, but they feel like it's cool to be bad or cool to do negative things because it's an experience. And it's not. I'm telling y'all guys, it's not cool. Now, like I said, what sells and what's cool is people doing a whole bunch of dumb stuff. You know what I'm saying? But it's leading to death. It's leading to a lot of parents being in pain. It's leading to, we gotta understand. We have mothers, we have sons. And we have something to live for. We have to take care of our youth. We have to take care of our kids. Positivity is everything. Positivity is everything. I mean, I can't stress it more. Just please surround yourself around people that's like-minded like you, people that that's on the same path as you, that's willing to help you get where you need to get, that's willing to listen. I'm gonna tell you what a true friend is. A true friend is gonna gonna make sure that you're good. A true friend is gonna make sure that you're not gonna get yourself in trouble. A true friend will grab you and say, look, that's not right. Don't do that. You need to do something you don't need to do this. That's a true friend. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, these times we live in, one mistake can mess up the rest of your life. You know, I just want people to do better. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's perfect. I'm not perfect. Growing up, I made a lot of mistakes. I did a lot of things that I wish I didn't do. But like I say, life is about trial and error, you know? I learned to love, you know, I learned to give out what I want. You know, if a person is negative and you're giving out all this negativity, you got to understand what's going to come back to you. And sometimes it's not always how you wanted it to come back. It'll come back 10 times fold. And not only that, when we do negative out here, a lot of that stuff is not going to only affect us. It affects our kids. It affects our parents. It affects our family. Because when we do things in our life, karma doesn't pick, you know, who you want that situation to come to. It's going to choose whoever it needs to come to at that particular time, you know. And feed yourself more positivity. Like I say, I'm a techie, you know. That's my sanctuary. That's something that I love. That's something that brings me happiness, you know. And I just want people to find something, develop good habits, develop a good hobby, something that's you could use towards the future, or something that you could do that you will love. You know, keep yourself busy, keep your mind busy. Because like I said, I mean, it seems like people don't really care anymore, you know. I mean, a lot of things that I see, I'm just like in shock, because people are willing to put themselves in jeopardy and put their lives in danger for a whole bunch of foolishness. And I don't understand it. But they think it's a game until something bad happens to them. And once you play with danger, you can't tell danger how far you want danger to go or not, you know. And I just want people to understand, like, these times we live in are very serious. You know, you have to find a way for yourself. Like, you know, a lot of people talk about inflation, but it's just more than inflation that's coming our way. And you got to create a net worth for yourself. You got to create general wealth for yourself. And that's what I'm saying. Social media, you could use that for so many different positive things. It's so many outlets that you could choose now to grow, to help yourself grow. And I mean, I really want, especially these young kids, to understand that, because this is not good. You know, this is not good. And you know, it hurts to see, especially when I see younger kids going through things and hurting each other. It's, you know, it's hard for these kids to have role models. Like where I'm from, in the city, most of these kids live with their grandparents. Most of their parents are either dead, they strung out on drugs, or they're in jail. So their grandparents are raising them. You know, so it's a lot of kids that, if you have a chance at life, and if you know, you have two loving parents, or even if you have one loving parent, don't take that for granted. You know, find a better outlet for yourself. Surround yourself around kids and people that's like-minded about you, people that truly care for you, people that's not going to use you. I'm letting you know, because listen, I got talked about mental health. When I was younger, I didn't care what happened to me. I didn't care about life that much. I'm just going to be honest. Now here I am. I'm in my 40s, right? And I'm still alive. and I feel blessed to still be alive, right? But I didn't even see that I was gonna make it this far in my life. So what I'm saying is, for a lot of these kids that don't feel like they're gonna make it past tomorrow, you will and you can. But you want to set up a certain path in life for yourself, and don't give up on yourself, because I'm telling you, like, life goes fast, and you always have opportunity. When you wake up another day, that's another day that you can do something great. Is another day that you could do something great, because a lot of people is not making it. You know, a lot of people I grew up with, they died in their 30s of heart attacks. I mean, you don't even hear this. Like, it's crazy. In their 30s, dying of heart attacks. You know? And that'll tell you how hard we live and the things we go through. So it's like, you got to feel blessed to see another day. Because, every day it gives you another chance to be great and do something great. Do not squander away your life. Because, I mean, we have a lot of kids in high school. I heard of today that in one of the city schools that, this kid stabbed a few kids, and that one kid don't realize that you just ruined the rest of your life. You just ruined the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? And I know it's hard out here to survive, especially in the inner city, especially where I'm from. It's hard to survive. But we have to find outlets. We have to find outlets to keep our mind going and go into a positive state. Because we already live in a world of pain. We already live in a different state of mind. A lot of people just don't care about life. A lot of people don't care about anything. You have to surround yourself around peace. Give out peace. You got to want peace back. But I'm just letting you know, like, don't give up on yourself. You understand? Don't give up. Don't give up on yourself, because there's always going to be a way out. And I know if I can make it, a lot of y'all guys can make it, especially the younger kids. But this Street Geeks, and I'm out. Have a blessed day, guys.